Baby so wa ye say me per vice president edi tina mako ken ho no na menua said ya me gina he me di bia nye me si obi a oba ya party card onni bi onsum party da ono kura ya hohoro no ma ne card ma wa device 8 years na me ama hye adwuma te se mo me nso me di bia eye man so edi bia wo mo ba be kan ka kire o mo se candidate amo ton no mo fa ne mbra na munyai atoshi na mo sai no no
na eno na atoshi ebusia conversation a odi asa so no esedu ketia ni di ebepie mu na wo chema ade nti a NPP eye support base no omunchusu Kennedy Akompraku Agyapong as omo flag bearer no obeboboso na enwa na manfo bi ka say portray Kennedy Akompraku Agyapong in certain manner ebisu o debi nyama mene Canada no kwena na oka no yenti no
2025 this year yeto ababi wo Accra and ye bro how Kumsin and ye deputy youth organizer national muhu ye afi emri bia ye beto aba ye sesa aban ye betumi asesa president no ye betumi asesa vice ye betumi asesa speaker and so chief justice there ye nsesa no odi 70 a obekọ na de oto aso na ba enti 50 time Ghana started ye abrochire nyina ye nsesa won de omadwuma no ye different this year NDC ba ye maame no we 61 onye boni bia wo mo aba de ntro bia beto maame no so asesa no ene o mankasa afa wo munipa say ye say electoral commission maame no ene o de akọ no so wo ma start mo ate say wo mo pese o mu yi no we nyina kire say election 2028 enkoye nufunum mo ne me ya adwene nufunum ne de nkokorafo odakora wo sifa nufu ni hyemanum awia mranti awe anopa nkwala ye num enye nubi ene ye election na ye kɔ no elections na ye kɔ no de on pese o mo ye ne se de obebo no eye wo munipa no wa bo mistake wo kokɔto a wo munipa na che se nya nyame a ka ye beka se ne ade ne yawe dada ana meboa eno ene ma me hwɛ emema num na ejina no mene wo mu nyina ye dwumada minimum mu yie me hwɛ ye no na me hu se akukudro ne ehyew ade a ye hia for 2028 die eye Kennedy Akompraku e de kura yempa dia ye kɔ kwan so a o se magya mu yempa dia nani anyaten ye pe kakai ye pe dio be huwewia ase du nketia wuhia a ase du nketia obrafo no wetwa wo mini ana meboa me pe dio twa ono so betwa ka yiti na firi so ye ne abre power any ye pe enya
to fanka emma eye new patriotic party yenhwe woni ayonkofa eda womanfo a na wo represent wo mo e wo parliament cc montem to say
oh come up me time na minya enko
okay
but my constituency there I'm still in touch with them
okay me name say what kwa proboni bia e wo Greater Accra say within the phone esi wa things wa komu miensa yenhwe reception no wo kwa say na esitie e bia bre wo free bia euphoria na te say ye boje wo so de wo expect na sa pepe na ekoso ana
near me expected ye sa pepe but when you say John and a kind or see if
delegates
if he's a candidate be a kwa me budget so
okay
inti say o ma o team ye o de say oh ya budget so I'm going to win now obetina enioma afọ
say
the media I keep going
okay say ye share 2023 primary sir ekoya ye share honorable Kennedy Agyapong 17,282 votes Greater Accra and Dr. Bawumia 19,002 votes. Some margin we say less than 2,000. And then a man winya ratio say Nyame Adomo 31st January 2026. Ebe tene ama wetimi enya major votes.
Nyama bibiri be mana tene first. Omo say the only candidate wetimi age power ama MPP. Kennedy Agyapong.
Okay.
If he says I will share near Ghana for one summer or muka, but lose me voice kakra. Diana, Ejumane Edeni. We share Ghana for one summer or muka such delegates. Inti the share near Air Conwa this time the a better if he said time near Wabaimon, Nukreni, not intimidation the dozen.
Oh,
not intimidation
from the other side.
Yes, God. Almost government favorite. Inti, they actually intimidated people.
So what kind of government favorite? Meaning say womo koye no the obejina pa na say the no jina towa ye beka so wa ben mu kese pa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Well, if that,
no,
yeah, he was a government favorite. Now one thing Ghana has a menya 10%, menya 10% gra. They use security, national security, police, military, EC, all ministers, CEOs, MCs and DCs, everybody was part of it to make sure that this time it's not there. So intimidation is not there. President Niho, Vice President Niho, Minister Niho, CEO Niho, MCs Niho. They don't have control on police. They don't have control national security. They don't have control military. Inti tables no 10.
Okay.
But I'll make sure say I will guard against rigging. Okay. The only alternative will be rigging. And I want to assure them say they shouldn't try it.
Talking about rigging, no, and near maybe Honoma, Obeka say, popoye. I would when you get your own say, so why ya she rigging? Because one big statement say, you want free and fair elections.
Yes.
Bibi Ohon will be a done a dear, a say rigging.
Yes. Ebine proxy. The last time, Obitume to proxy baku 200.
Nipa baku 4.
Yes. Obi to baku 40. Election are now all control also. Omwankasa at the elections committee used himself as an example. Say any proxy 40 or the go more and the content ano ebiti.
Nipa na ne kansa.
Yeah, okay. Ewo elections committee. Onwa o timbi or nipa kese pa.
A won pese obeboni di.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ena okay say proxy no dey monfan to nchen because yep say party no akofom nti epekuru ya yema fairness enye adwuma en yifrim no ensema ebe chire ni but no krani mamemfa wafidie so emo elections committee na so far there so good they've been very fair.
Okay, and out of that no Omaka say this time no omo allow proxy voting. So exactly. What supporters are?
Yes.
Oh.
Now you got to what be winning near nyina support. Ebiem just this Tuesday. Almost last week here say abra mo the guidelines aba for party aspirants. Nyina agiato. Ya wa omsi efedie omu pese MPP for ankasa efa omu security and omu dia ko guard a monitor
within the party
within security. The party abra mama guidelines say there ma regional chairman constituency chairman obi akoto aba free ho na nka police no. Then they went to justify their case to elections committee say omu pese fedie ye fa internal security Medina omo boy na esre.
So he for this internal security no.
Emplophobia omo free say baby a ekono. Omo we are rigging no say no yen the last time entimi maso. Enti me intel na my omo din omo kase the D-Day and tokwa besi eni now wouldn't talk about senator umpe party ni ene hunu no say ye ni power bi mu ntino obia aye steady
Okay.
And the only way person is a failure, the party security. Meaning about what you will be paying.
Honorable Obeka say you're speaking in parables. So I say almost the he for this party security nebeba.
Well, OSHA list on the buyer, it favors one candidate. Me Moody, but they know themselves. Fortunately, elections committee and also Omanyantu. And what means that, sir, 2023, a choir almost far so. Even that, I got 37.4%. This time, sir, you have my chance. They use the EC. We say EC, it me friend. Boss, no to me friend. EC now, or what polling station, also opening MEM zero. No man instructions. Faring Rama one candidate.
Hey,
near man me zero.
2023.
Yes, I have all the evidence. I have all the evidence.
Later, no, sir, EC rep no. Woman or mobile or mobile confess. Say,
yes, yes. Why they give, and one of them in the video, Walwale, I will mention it. Walwale, I got 92 votes. Now, Omuka immediately na obi yishen botomo.
Hey,
yeah, and we have the videos.
Maybe
and the chairman himself met me at Kutuka International Airport. So Kachem said, they promised Papa no 100%. Inti minya bi the number go monimase. Inti no mam zero.
They promised, most definitely, they promised Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
But out of 92, no.
They gave me zero. Kotuka International Airport. He told me, I was and okay. Okay, today.
Wow. Talking about ASR, the Wakasisi, doesn't mean say the top to bottom approach, you know, it's a deliberate thing.
Oh, yes.
Said a favor.
Oh, yes. But, Omunya, and go postpone, but are you too late?
Postponing the date.
Yes.
For voting, you know. I didn't know when they say Omunya and postponing.
That's so much from the Fenia Corner. Omo who say, Omo who say, in your man and your easy, sir. I mean, I'm a tough one person handling them. And this time, sir, MCs, any CEOs, any ministers are not contributing to one person. It's not there. Because they themselves, they are not sure of the outcome.
Talking about MCs and CEOs, and then you were member of parliament, Usha Dudu Omaba out, Ebekasi rally support behind Dr. Bawumia. Still, I and also be one of all these people represent a constituency.
Omo ego. Any acquire Omo Faso a treaty me. 2023. Most of them are afraid even to come closer.
Omo Chiti was saying.
Now, say you saw what happened. They were all part of it to make sure, say, because mechanical, because nipa use me. You can't use me.
Also, you think so? You use more.
Yeah, obia use me. Me position there. As you know, don't be a medidi. Enti adia ya magana and kwana me. O adia ya interest. Obe kacha me menye. Say in the interest of the country. Menye. And they find me to be a very difficult person. Yentimi and control me.
Okay. Okay, when we say we need position, but obedience obeka say adia and so in a way a bit me a grounded sebia wubenya contract. But say what buying a hono man say what buying a rulia. The possibility say wubenya contract no high. And then Honorable Ken, the past administration no we need a contractor.
Of course.
The
Misika me top pickups 240 pickups used once. Every more. Na me dey minya contract. But omo ka se minya contract. Omo munya bia na. No mo dey anso mo dey. At least there's evidence of me minya contract. Me dey be boa party. Omo so e dey no mo dey.
eno ye omo side that when huna na say
menim bibia
obi be can say a good deed is lost when it's mentioned inti bia me ye bibo apart in I didn't come out to talk about it but party paying for the enim say me ye
ye adoye no ma party no bibia and you say make per position and my minister contribute to a candidate he wants to be secured of his position. Make the contributor to party itself. Tell my opposition. Near Yesika. Now Yesika as late as May 2016. Now pickups to constituency Granny. When I'm control American cars. Pickups used 240. I can mention all the MPs on Betty Academy because we have the list. My manager Constable and Mohammed, they have all the list.
Okay.
But they know they have it. What you say? We all live with our conscience. And now, Nintia and Hammond say, or say, anybody who is a leader and is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. So long as I get criticism from others, it means I'm doing something right. Because who criticize you, you step on toes. But the country's interest is supreme. Okay. Adia enya for Ghana. We MPP new, we NDC new, Mecca.
There was an amount to be a mention with support our the boa a party ya. Mecca say engineer Kwabeneji Agyapong Ebeka say. Sasi kana wo kan say wo de man no kribia sa
Sabre no I don't know a young man we school fufuro now I could have gone further to give more details. Dr. Prekudumu Nyina a witness my contribution to Eduboy but in 1992 we're talking they don't even know this history.
Okay. Then you still stand by it saying, do you discuss Ama?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
I see. Do you get worried and hurt? Say party what dedicated Wama na a name we hear omo in a way one support and I say individuals be our boy woman or madan womo chiama eya
we nipa ebeya we share womo baby am picky womo free bam fie is legon yet di young men and let omuyeme enemies but because Bible Quran was Yesu esa akwatafo du yare no ba ko pe ene beda na se but you know what me working the flip side and he said party for no ehunu a Ghana for the omu ade amaye
okay
na no yeko pon katamanso testimony anipa mienu ebe ma wo me ho ba ko osi maami bi oye woman polling station woman organizer
okay
ochi ade anopa na ye hunu ye ena anwa ejanu hwe ni gu no ho nanim ene sebe ne nufu ho nyina omu fra party panyini bia omamwa wo ena ofreme okaso polling station woman organizer padam so the first 37 momfani shiam yo and they brought the woman we did no man here equal any doctors in kokasai no see 50,000 o share Benz na near here I'm so I'll pay to we preparation na mama no ewu but papa no my expertise over be dia dance here but obai senior offer party painful obm one na me asin central MP offer me na be yes ama no de odi dance here chiro me nam referee 2 the profound one or the most serious one maami bi enso be dia dance here say na ne ba apasi when you admission to medical school or a polling station woman organizer I will pon katamanso and na aka few days na aso na admission no atwam to onyesika and also obi chance ko ono abo Canada Japan ho ohun we a obeboa enti oba me nchen no our parliament. The share girl no results out of say when kwade metu ama ba wo free and also free adanse asokwa nam so and am me fro MP and am friend na the speaker asama adanse asokwa MP no e be ka kire me say wo no anya osika na o de chicha dia and kokotua
san MP ne kan
yes maybe review the woman repeated it which means me we figure and she will never forgive that MP. And then, girl, or 5th year, every year, I pay the school fees. You see, and yet, baby, I will think, okay, why I say, me friend 37, Omudimrika, I prepare BBAMA because of my contribution to 37 military hospital. Oko Ashanti region, there were 47 members of parliament, both NDC and PP. Na Komfanochi oncology department omu machines asay unu yaba ukwa cancer treat patients no egugu form sa na doctor be appeal to me na mkaje so onko meba ti Saturday oba Tuesday Saturday na mko kumase enyumre what I saw agre huyi omo the cardboard and atoto and omo the stones atoto say me nam ba first me nam diso I will come from Nochi hospital na near a touch me the man the moya dem papa bi onon dia rutu say na ne yare em aduachiri na ne yere da form na de nsa atu no ko so I say what I will pay this money and you all am say ne be no so omo agent wa ha obetimi a service machine but we say yamfa $145,000 na ma onye. I'm so okay. And then Saturday, Monday, my mom musika no. It bon free agent no mama. Na tie why apart from me MPP candidate in obi antimi winning. Because Ghana for Jimmy D TNC here. Emra your free agent no. And I'm so and the weekend the misro Monday meba na me disikara mo asema papa nkan ya fe and say o say honorable can Agyapong na me ka say me say hi o say won kwa de o chira Sunday meba be start me nim say o disikara be mo
even though now first kana the facts are one man you know
the Monday sharp and I'm a $150,000 actual bill no 145 but at least doctors in painful, you know, those things. Say bibi betimesi. And so we got to talk mattress, pillows, bed sheets. Say oncology department, admission ward no. Say aya mabroswa. At least for mattress, bed sheet, any pillow, and to so. Nipa no so.
Instead of say just cupboard keke wo for.
No who say nipa. And yet is anya. Omo did that what is sebi. Upon Jibia, wo anakrama bia wo. Ni nyina o mo hwe. Ba onim doctor no ba ko echo radio so echo can say me and I'm here contributions here. And the MPs were threatening him.
Threatening the doctor?
Yes.
So about
yes, Ashanti region.
Or mention MPs in the DHL.
I know them. Because they supporting one person and two. Because Adi also moye. Oma said they were threatening the doctor. Besides that, emergency ward on me call what I saw. I later went again and donated 200 hospital beds. If you say Omoke, Ghana for even equal rounds, my whole hospital in Yoma. Mama a fiang quanta in Yoma. Mama Cape Coast in Yoma. Hospital in Yoma. Which of the candidates says almost you? Which of the candidates and what team agree beyond MPP party? A bois Ghana for. This is why Ghana for you Magrin said, Memba Yempom, a bra me show actually more brower for and a Ghana, they are going to vote for me.
Okay, honorable, what can't they say, you know, mame emfa polsa, global info analytics, edituja, November. Oma Dr. Bawumia 42.7%, honorable Kennedy Agyapong 17.7%. Undisclosed, more just one kase metuama we and as say 14.9% and undecided 19.3%. Who bibi say ya? Any grounds no said ye who kase see said ye adoya wo ye said ye so manfo bi weni e mo testimony na grounds and also bibi poll say ba ebu wa bemu ana
me ana me hwe bi kura o
onje mini za wonjindi
no me hwe bi
on say won shade on say bibi sa ba at least
madam
what say
omo de nipa sen and we interview o 210,000 who go for 2,000 now they decided now another trick oppose no or start a time ben with Dr. Bawumia. Percentage ben or what is what you have 42. That alone you give it. And na Canada Japan, age 17. The last time Okasimenya say, and Amenya say. And the name should be. Send your man move bemu. But I'm staying focused. Focus. Giving my message.
Okay. Who stay focused you because no who can Japan they said we see Ghana had ye bold no be anim so we sikani na sikani de o be say nkoso wana ye wado ye edenti ene ma wo hu say mame entu franka e ma me party na me di Ghana anim eden ya ono.
It's a good question. You know, let me tell you, money is good but money is not all. So uti ekrom na wo fi say nkwa wo sika na obia wo Ghana enya kwamawa one day so what kind French Revolution the masses will revolt against you, kill you and take what you have, and even that is in the Bible. Akwataphobia Bible no say omo yade na abomination nti yama omo nkokrum na yade omo gu gate ano a omo ntumi nkom omo decide say ekom di omo tina gate na chi a omo with the kom omo ko eno ye one option but so omo tumi e force ekokrum wa either so menya duane adi ana so omo ebekom omo enti eno two options no they decided to go into the city, and the Bible nature says emra ekrom wo fo hu omo si abomination omo dwane enti omo so edidi pintin eye kama enti sa ustavu nipa da bia ekom ahokyira Arab Spring ebetimi asiwa and again I mean can be sure I go and pitch businesses with investors. Ukwa, they are more comfortable, say, and can we president so that you can secure their investment. Niami at the crew for 30,000 acres, at the Domi 30,000 acres, Sege 56,300 acres in India. Based on trust, the record. Medruano, no my research about me, and they are prepared to take a risk. But so your president, believe no asun musa because you can protect their investment, and they are ready to come and invest to reduce unemployment rate. My concern here is the youth unemployment. And me decide say me contest it, and with all business connections and business acumen, I will be able to reduce unemployment in this country by industrializing Ghana. And my say, Sika as you say, no, cannot help the country. Okay. If you are just positioned, so we share 5 northern regions. My sister, so Ukoha, as I see a daho. Na yenya president and vice president continuously every ho no one to develop that area. And so may the one statement pay. First, with the Minister of Agriculture, Ebeko Northern Region, to promote agric. Ministry of Agriculture, the headquarters, will be in the 5 Tamale. And with the investors, now the difficult part, a north, when they say, and my voter for any Accra plains is again any advantage because I only more can in your mind northern region any voter. The first question they ask, what is the distance from location now per se at the end to Temaport and now airport, and who goes against the north? And you have to be president with conscious effort. Say, I'm going to develop the place. And then I'm saying Tamale Airport, about 90% of it, the big cargo sections.
Okay.
So that from a hub to Europe is about 5.5 hours. Now every evening, planes, cargo planes at the Newman Airport. When you know, my sister, me businessman,
okay.
Be
more so I view say you trust the country in the hands of a businessman. Or the bear enriching them. There's no way so better how many businesses are collapsing. Or the no you been at the moment.
Yeah, very simple. Omo in business here and a beka say me baby o hear me from a say dumping. Baby a mabedri. Me yankopon kura betu ameka. Yeah, say me be fa Ghana sika e dey enrich me. Yankopon betu ameka. Rather, it's good for the businessman because me a businessman. Frustrations we go through Ghana who establish business who are enemy to the government. Policies are binding beninano. It doesn't encourage businesses except foreigners.
And recently you made a comment about say GRA injuries or more handy businessmen. Me
co-store at the park co-store ni Lebanese ni die ni share war. Maybe co-store 14,000 tons. On the about 1,000 something. Now we share the fleet of trucks a bang a fish as a load fish. Now maybe the no enipa emma regularly. Now the GRA for betina me co-store for 3 months. Now omo arrogance pa. Or no worker from GRA. Instructions are Obama owner no. You have no idea. Meanwhile, no Lebanese in any tell. No. Till one day I called them and said, Mumra, Munina, how many trucks are? Is this a small coast or now? Have you seen that 3 months now? Why do you treat Ghanaians like that? Why? I didn't leave Lebanese off the hook. Let's trucks, businesses are all here.
Almost reason is saying.
Almost say only a small scale. Now small scale, no. Trucks, equal, a banner, equal. Large scale. Me my register VAT. I'm with your taxes, no. And what more better now? And this a year making. Almost changing company needing 5 times. Lebanese for. That's what they do. Again, Ghana, South Korea loan, and they are expanding business. My sister, 35%. Now no bank give me approaching so. Yebema may almost the state of the steel plant in Yebema are here 22%. Abra 8 companies are when steel foreigners. They take a loan from Omkrum. Between 3 to 5%. And to me, I would demand 22%. Madam, I'm no competing. And here, damn to dream, meaning what to do for businesses in this country. Right? Say now, me no crazy no more permasem. A cratch for more to me a co. Mako Jessica 800 million. Somebody be boost to businesses, entrepreneurs. No Mako formal development bank. Development bank no mu we no ma sa di sika no akoma commercial banks at a rate of 18%. What more business, you know? Because bank now with this 18% and also and an interest better so because or default you are expecting your 18%. So so what have you done to Ghanaian businesses? I have the experience. Okay. I know what to do. I call something Asia Miracle. Asia Miracle, we say, we identify your boss. Say, we're a veteran in business. What are his challenges? Government. Ebetimi abuano. Am I expanding? No, what to me are creating more employment. They give loans. Untria interest, but they will ensure the payback. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. So without interest, but you can't
you pay back. Okay. But Ghana have default rates in also. Into the better politics are umbegu country. No?
Okay.
But we still have to believe in Ghanaians. So we are capable of doing everything. But at the same time, we have to be disciplined. And your party has some, and your mini has some.
Okay.
Why? Yeah. Government will be a shareholder in the business based on the percentage of Sika, the amount Akoto equipment. When you pay it off, the business is yours. We move on.
But now Sika without interest, nani pano 8 year government and so better survive it.
So what can I answer question? Who's in the Nipan 8 year?
Because say in si one no so no bit media done. For instance, your exchange rate eba na forex enye stable. Na okoma nipa ni sika. The time nipa ne betua no na se bia sika bia dollar na higher. How do you
you pay it in dollars. Again, the key point here is that employment. Don't think of the money that you are going to make alone. The people that you create jobs for them. A hokurano taxes can offset.
Their
loan.
No.
What you say? Look, why is it that China for Emma almost citizens Sisika, no interest, nothing, to go and invest in Africa? Now, Okuemi. Why are imports? Ghana for a year there, and he said Ghana products, you know, board in China, wako import to a duty. Why? Okuanino has no subsidies. Fertilizer, Otuya, other chemicals, Otuya, Okoji Lona, in Sivu, Obeyama, maybe an board. Anti agro processing industries, Omo Betwa, Omoton at a higher age. Me ethanol plant ewo adidomi $100 million. Me ne nkofo ni wie no asem mo ka kire me say Ghana ebro eboarding enti yankoto ebro ni free Brazil na say obi amai mate Ghana adwamanum sem bebi adwuma ama water fo nya bia me nkoto ebro no way. Whatever it takes to reduce the cost of production, competitive, I'm going to do it. That is mechanized, large scale, with irrigation, a long-term investment, but I'm prepared to do it. I don't say, so a brono $150 per ton. In 2 years, $100 million in America. So that's my goal now. In Ghana, in your mabua, a denny, and nam loan in Sivu. Another thing I cool businesses they have to believe in me, and he said electricity. Electricity. The cost of electricity Malusu 2 investors. They came here, India for be buy. A Juma person and will be some say into electricity a boat say. And I'm so a 15 cents per kilowatt hour. I say how? On Tiase. They move the company factory no Cote d'Ivoire at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. How are we going to compete with Ivorians? Now my lawyer is into poultry. Ofrania also to Kwako Ivory Coast. You selected 3 biggest poultry farmers to go and learn poultry in Ivory Coast. I was sad. That is why you need a businessman who have experience. Maybe I'm a manufacturer as well. And I mean challenges in businesses are say to me a solve our problem now. Employment be creative.
Kasafa a solve our problem now and a daily guide ediaba. I will ban $4.5 billion food import. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Yeah, let me explain them. Before you ban it, you should make sure that your supply exceeds demand. Into the first year, you have the better preparation, you know, ama farmers, some subsidies here making, because, bro, my sister, Uko 5 northern regions, Ashanti region, Eastern region, Central region, Western region, Volta region, everywhere, it will bro, everywhere, and so you import corn oil. This is an example of it. Now, majority of Ghanaians import nimse ya the broya and one. Now, ukwa pharmacy papa bi wabeche me bro 1,000 bags. Wadwa bro no na ba na onya buyers. Meanwhile, where you find wet process. Wet process no ubetimi anya enema be 5 wom at a go.
Okay.
And a dry one ubenya 3. Into wet process no the machines no the board in chain dry again.
Okay.
Wet process, you can get ethanol, you can get starch, you can get oil, you can get poultry feeds, you can get carbon. Carbon. Sa Pepsi Cola also BS one
yeah.
Yes. And now the quantity now we 50,000 tons. Breweries you have ground. They don't even buy to 50,000 tons. And no cry a problem. And as a export the difference is $30. I'm saying, well, a big wire waste in it. Let's export it and still make the $30.
I see.
Right? We corn grits, Syria, to say a baby. A brilliant minute. We. Good. Ghana need boy. Why is Syria? We package the NFA.
Of course, that's where you're gonna need it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no war. Wasa Amenfi, Wasa Krupon, and a boy see ASA. These are the people I'm talking of. Say, we have to identify them and help them.
Okay. Enti sa nneema we say na ye betimi aye wo ha say no. Ye de free ama no ne ba no eno na wo ka ho asem se be ba ne. Honorable ye kasa say you made mention of enam wo coastal.
Yeah.
Does it mean say wo be ba ne coastal so ana? Sa products
why not?
De ba no.
Why not? I'm going to build Mauritania, Morocco, Namibia, Angola. That is where Ghana for a fishing harbor
okay.
Now banning importation will not affect them because Mamikas themselves, if they don't get it right, I'm going to give first fishing vessels to canoe owners. So I canoe no fish market. We are going to give them right. You give them fishing vessels. With government guarantee loans, everything, for them to pay in 10 years, no interest.
Hey.
Yes. My sister, yes, you import $450 million fish a year into this country. Now, Obama, for 1 year, 450 million at fishing vessels. Do you know how much money we are going to make out of it? And how many years would be offsetting 450 million? Because the fishing industry is between 80 to $100 billion. And Ghana, we are not taking advantage of the sea.
What sea? What can also and once the obey hotel ubesi airport wode beko ana
yes
obi bebisa se saa niema kakaka we honorable Kennedy Agyapong ekeken ehe fa na okofa sika ba be ka me kai se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa campaign say politicians dey mutimi twantro especially se mo ye campaigner ensemo a mo beka no ye ensemo a bi wo no ma ntumi enye obekwa kofa sika wo he na wo de aye we nya
mama sika ye benya no ha ya
ye benya sika wo
because we have to get our basics right. When we have the basics right, say sika ye nya wo Ghana ha acquire ye faso and spend this sika no, I will stop it and make sure that we put into good use.
Ube stop it. How are you going to stop
the
it?
loopholes? Ask the finance ministers themselves. They will tell you the loopholes. I'll block all the loopholes and make sure say revenue no abayo yet media yes project in here. Again, mama answer. If I tell you say I'm going to build a hotel in the middle of the sea, I've lined up investors already, and the builder himself abekurumuha menena baha. Madam, I just don't talk. I brought the Jordanian to see sa hotel no ewa Nzionumu ewa Dubai. I brought him here. We've inspected the place. Ochusu from committee 3 Watra Habo no because of the Habo into Obanenim to Jehovah Witness side hono. And when you be penetrating, I could see in a hotel no epunum. Oba haram. And what got them so? No minim. No got them so. The classmate wa on in the co Harvard. A B5. Now we still, you know. I was in a classmate, you know. So we went to Santoku, Zani friend, Villaggio, Japanese restaurant, and a cottonasi. So we need here. At the center of the World Hotel, you started. I've laid down the plans. And again, the answer to your question is, I am partnering, Ghanaians are going to partner investors. I am a woman who am 100%. If government has to guarantee loans, Krama, local banks, you know, Amasika, I will also force them, because the government is guaranteeing. You cannot charge them 35%. Or else you knock them out of business. I've lined up 13 billionaires, but I could become 114. Or no, or build ships, or design and build ships. Indian billionaire. Only here, president of Billionaires Association in Dubai. He was here. I mean, in a call. Charles Bisi was there. Ready. What forced me and campaign into sign MOU to be see February. Also on the young man 50 acres for Takoradi Port. He will start building. So that is what I mean. What you say? I have investors to say Maji Adidomi 30,000 acres. Yeah, by ethanol plant. I'm doing it with the investors. What I am interested is the employment. 2 factories in Adidomi and Adakulu, 5,000 workers. A whole and a government, any taxes, a fee, any production, export a year, a buying so, you have to take risk in business. And we don't have to be myopic thinkers. Oh, no, wait as soon and into here. May Koto Iron Ross. Now a big project number. I wanted a discount because around 8 companies, meaning I foreigners. So what? I'm going to build a steel plant, and I've done exactly that.
I see. Honorable, the work Kenyan idea ebeboa o mindful, and again, ebesaya Barbie Drew say, as a say we ye o mampenyin and son and near my work Kenyan, what's me ayana?
And I'm sure Magia Sassi, 30,000 acres. Oh. Adakulu, 30,000 acres. Oh, Adidomi, 56,300 acres. Yet tomatoes.
Okay.
Near Kani, near cherry tomatoes. Spain, They were contract already that they want to buy. Uko North wa soya bean. They were contract from Chinese company 2.5 million tons already. Me no say potting Ochirako. I've acquired asasi 15,000 acres. And here you 100 acres per for pharmaceutical industry, the biggest in West Africa. Me no on hold because of campaign.
Oh, okay. So a idea, a dena dada.
Oh yes, win or lose.
Lose. Oh, okay.
I mean, me are very daring.
Okay.
Win or lose. Now I me go to asasika. No me get to work again. How?
People because say I mean because say person di president we momo then no what me establishing in.
Me see we nyina no.
E ade a wo be.
E ade a.
Okay. Mame en kind asamwa wo kan ye na me misa wo. When they say I don't speak good English, good enough English to go to IMF for loans, tell them this. Ghana needs experts in job creation, not experts in loan collection.
Yeah.
I hear for a very good in our more expert in speaking good English for loan collection.
Now, why in a better TV so I can't say oh young Toma sa candidate way on the Tibrofo na Canada Japan on Tibrofo. China no omu yakobo bisi on the brofo na yadwuma. Korea for the brofo na yadwuma. Malaysia for the brofo na yadwuma. Only mistake. India for omu fixing me steel plant. One day me buy na my iron rods line no awie 222 meters. To be called Gina itire atwa no. Na me friend am so yam call lunch. Nam dem call usu noble. Ya kwa ya no me start say me kabrofo a na baako sorry oh boss. Na omu nyina na ti brofo. Me madwene ni say India a British colony into automatically omu kabrofo. These are engineers. Omu krabie. Omu di omu krom, omu province. Omu kasa no omu different. Omu di omu language. And I yes machines no ye ton. Dey na Ghana nkwade. Your leaders no say this a brofo kwa. Na Uganda escafo han. Emudu do say na wo doctorate degree. Yeah, the doctor no man cry yeah, the chair based on the Juma waye. And all over the world. Say na tech for no ebemwa unya educated people here. And this out to Ghana. You see the problem we have in this country is brofo. Na brofo we are say you down IMF. Yeah, ban some kasia ye kai. Yes, IMF. We have failed. We have to admit, as people, apologize to Ghanaians and move on. But you can't, Musi yes, Ghana. Now a whole lawyer, a team be Jinaho, a case, Canada, Japan, Tibrofo, Obisu Mekwa come motherfucker. Even if I say motherfucker, and a Ghana for Benya Jumaya, oh, that is good. Now we be Tinko, that is good. Now your pocket is empty.
So meaning say as someone because can say you say lawyer touching and can say me say yem to monto delegates into abama obi a una koma enha no boko to blow and answer be asema wo kan you na ano edin dodo nti no oka asema makoto no blow. You see also come make a statement a good one must say a disco boy be a year audio be by video and somehow kind I will not repeat it and attach your minimum answer channel some minimum answer channel and continue your minister that the way OCDD a kufuadu atem a chiram or Heathrow airport no say a new one in a niswa a kufuadu government of a minister. Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Heathrow Airport airtime in somehow kind mean to me repeat it
why you lawyer paying.
Only I'm a lawyer. No, but I'm a classmate.
Okay.
Meaning the same the boom. Me try economics, not me literature. Yani a room former. A discourse ga former.
I know say na do anything.
Debbie, I can't say. First, this time you're too much to make.
Oh no. And also, no more for me. No, say, hey, you're sure no can you're taming or not. You're doing a lot of disservice to yourself. Why you name one or you name say? Very
but I'm so strong. Even and a lot of politicians will not even get the courage to come and speak to you because intimidation, they are still deceiving themselves saying we are in power. We are not, and they are still intimidating. But I'm cool with it. Now, and yes, I will be a tumuful. Me first.
Okay.
And son, who said Ghana for Kurano. Now, MP Baku, a frame. No, catch up the massa, say, a do so. You are going to win. Name o can credit politics and can cresa.
Son MP Negature.
Yes, not at the speaker. No, me either. Did that be out here? Must you
was a kind of
but say it's affecting MPP party. Yes.
And baby say, don't you think say and somebody be a from 2013 to 2024 and campaign period, you know, in a way, no, a National Democratic Congress upper hand over a MPP because of Nsembia Okaye they use against party. No could be saying
no. Maminka you need to Niana me purchase say Minka affected party no.
Oh, who won't come on?
Yeah, Maminka Zemcho. You win election 2020. NDC for Benin Cantamanto. Papa Bia na o lead MPP campaign. The shops bear 6 Omushinina.
Honorable. What's saying?
Yes. A community. Do that. Yeah. Because also NDC for.
Okay.
And they did that to the man. And to be quiet. Me tell some am ko hwe won na me ka kire say samushi obia shop obia mu me teacher homes me fie wo ho me were the same liar President Mahama was yes so ko shi ni fie everyone ana is easy obia anya yi but President Mahama is a good friend. Oh me my heart me penance on one super massive genuine. And so MPP Munti, look at the statement I made. Now, and MPP for a issue against me say 10 cents of Canada Agyapong. Abra, me cast in defense of MPP. Oman Koshi stores in it. They went to Ashanti region. But the moment I made the statement, there was a halt. Have I saved the party or destroyed the party? 10 cents of Canada Agyapong, and let say Moses Kwaje 10 commandments. You know, all these years, what is here to be account 11? And they say, men kwaka bibia and acquire 11 cents of Canada Agyapong. But I can assure you, say, Sankama de Manu Tumu, a choir the MPP for Bifa, Yancy a Chuman no Mukam, a Jame Woo, no. But this time, most of your presidential material, may trust me a presidential material. Now, MPP hunti. I stoop so low to defend the party. Omo Mukaso, Omo presidential, me president. Opa, your maintenance 1 and 1. Sabusun, workers do those muka. But politics indeed, obey to me to do whatever anyhow. But this time I ignore them.
So in no ubu ponkosho wachia. Do you regret making certain statements? Do you regret defending your party in that manner?
Yeah, for the payment. Yes, that is why I apologize to President Mahama. And I will continue to apologize to him. And then when could defend the MPP, yes, me an informant to Yoko. Guy no cry, no cranny. Me issue 1 and 1. Da. But me who the picture any journalist near all you know. But and go for year campaigns and make an Agyapong. May informant to Yoko.
Oka informant asemo ebi eka say oh honorable Kendie ye can youth ye can grassroots omanfo epena sempa Musa dankwa enso eye hwehwemu ode betu dwa say si ye ka nkrofo mo support wo pa NDC fo e support wo yie pa nti se wo compare say in a way it's a competition into mo competitor no mo fo mo e support wa don't you think say expose you know the weakness of a party not structures and executives
and a chiro will say who the Canadian Agyapong ba even NDC for will vote for me
but and then you know looking at offering say primaries are mobile bekono
right
and you woman no na ye delegate a mobeto
but again they have a voice
and you woman so na grassroots and so enye delegate how are you going to transform we phone into a delegate and I say in a way a bit me as so much amount
so NDC need to all catch us say for Canadian Agyapong brand didn't bar you cry but to amana it's a strong message to you not to make a mistake
you say baby so on the other side no omhune say wo ba wo to abam but they just want to have you said
the flip side I'm not a weaker candidate
okay
I'm bold and decisive leader I'm not going to be coward. They see other candidates as a prey. I bet me at show almost so just like me and this is over to me. I am not going to accept defeat 10 as early as 10 a.m. Young Kali MP Saba Enweye Namako.
And I know already Justin Kodia Ebe Kain say sad decision of coming out to accept defeat, you know, wasn't a sole decision. It was a collective thing. Even Onunimpono came in and Kanya Samboa. To be fair, no, and yet Dr. Bawumia Nankasa didn't pay a buy in painful in
in painful your political experience in it. Now almost argument say you could take a decision, abra ye kai aba. Ye now we accept defeat. What been on other parliamentary candidates? That is why we lost miserably with the pieces.
Almost say no more Johnny Ghana for you now.
Okay, why Ghana for? Hold on, madam, we are mistaken. You have to accept. And Koya what been say uko city on the fence. Why Epimenides? Unkoha emaha. No. Why mistaken? Be bold and say so. It was a mistake on our part. So munina ne koya. And the other children say, in about 20 could take a decision, I want to make a mistake. Let me say, now me free, Alex Markin. If ye, me ko hwe na ba, so muka wie. Me see kwemwa. Yes, breaking news. Papa no, ebaya wa accept defeat. Na ye gusu kan aba. Typical example is Tema Central. Say nyame anke lusu seat no so pa. Enyame ke lusu seat no. Uti ase yan kan we ye no. Announcement ni ba pepepe NDC for bugu ayiso. I had to call reinforcement to the EC. And ukura no omo men go for no pen so we the boss and we are so mudia. Still they force Tema West EC to declare Tema Central for NDC. Nam see hinene ha yampene. Here court NPP for ntini. Right? Yamfa gentle and nipa ogwene wonu nko ane ho onwene omina na party no onye good leader. Me say when these guys were going to court, I was the only person many afanyo marking and here court. That is how come we got Tema Central. Where were they? Omukwa omono a benefit omo more. Where were they?
A benefit almost saying.
Now mimi ko president dibi. Mimi lusu inti banko bi. Mo amuko bi amuji yiri mo no. Enne ba ya bro. Hwe Tema good maha police here why. Tesano police station. Omo di ba ho ebe kai. Alex Mark and we bold. We bold. MPP for you na na akano. Na NDC for more. What are we talking?
Talking about wabo yonko honorable Alexander Fenyomakin. The ebinomo say omo disappointed in leadership the way o see ye niema e wo parliament ene won hwe no ma stage we say ya chi we menta no odi enimu omo ne say we better. And now critics and even with the ruling party they have NBC say it
NBC for adiomu ye omu refi and a critics ni nyina omu per position say oh Alex Markin obi so person minority leader it should come from eastern region it should come from Ashanti region but am so on farmer
oh but now I attention e bi mo penny
oh din first rank mabubo mu nyina din but this time me my friend I catch a crash Japos me too because now you bet me didi for the rest of your life and my woman yes as a winner MP now me who to me pa intimate I don't look nice apart from my voice although nipa ba me nchen no school fees and my wo dia to and I say wo pay me se ko MPO
they say they won't call Sabi what's the son
yeah that be sika na sika ni tria mu and have some pressure
almost time out pressure
yeah say nipa no won plan is say be man bibi na watoa o de ne ba edinachi o de way I say and let me fear be 4 months in the ground men call asin enya we ya and come with peace of mind enti sa wo ba obra ya enya MP ngwa na betimi am aso ba say the pressure will form come up
even campaign and message nyina
because my cycle no say sika me tua bia me tua enti no en having
sika wo tua bia say
oh so we go round obi the car e buy e be tie wasema won tumi hwe no hwe han na onko so you have to give him something.
I see. So meaning says wo benya wo betimi aye presidential candidate and I say even to get after the primaries and I say to be a flag bearer near there you not need less than $100 million no cresa
oh no they exaggerated
sir
oh no they exaggerated
and the amount to win to it we shall roughly saying ubenya to be a flag bearer.
Maybe I don't want to say it. My opponents are watching.
Hey, Honorable Ken. They say you sound you don't want to say. you don't want to say.
No, this is strategic.
Somebody is aspiring to be, a presidential candidate or to even be a flag bearer for any of the parties. The panel person will baby if it was saying.
But on ready, sir. A very costly. Planning is very, very expensive.
Okay.
Very, very expensive.
Oh.
Now, why your budget is quite you'll be forced to pay.
Oh.
Another. It's easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, no, so no. Dr. Bawumia can say, I'm my examples. Say President Kufuor, and yet one term or Koya, and a woman to man citing and Kufuor, and so, sir, the former president. Because of that, so we'll try first. Na say when ya yensan emfa to me the money bill.
I will not let you land. Mamima, they are twisting history.
Okay.
And we have to straighten it. Obi a woye diabolic and obi make his statement.
Oh.
And you first, the first flag bearer of MPP, and Professor Dubois, Oko Bakuno. One. President Kufuor na oboni di example. Adenti and one can say Edubu he call back no President Kufuor anti amana nkomienu or contest no. And what win here. But before I forget, say obi anyiwa awako back win. Dr. Buzia Orani Owini Liman Orani Owini Rollins Orani Owini first time Mahama or a vice president or running or winning. So don't let us
was IT ni pemi no.
And I'm just person or come okre. Emma delegate who no order that womunti or to see history. I'm bold to tell you, say or to see history.
Chinokre bia say.
Chinokre ni da near the mabubo begin. Busy I want to so or 2 times. What is Liban call 2 times? What is that Rollins call 2 times? What is that Mahama? The first time no yet or 2 times. Please. Mummy and Kanokre. Obakawa some say, you see, instead of apologizing to MPP for and Ghanaians, a friend who could justify, well, one, President Kufuor, Nientia, occur 2 times. I want to know party member onim. So onimwa and go member kiss our history. No,
Dr. Bawumia,
no party ni. No party ni. 1996. No.
This is onim.
Exactly because
party no.
History. Yeah, history because President Kufuor won or went 2 times because Obakaya Ebiana Edidiye Mana Usa. It took Afarijan 5 days. 5 days to come and make the announcement. Obayanson or say, I need protection. We are Baduniba. So Nipa can say Chilewa. That's just a Kululu be Akoso. And when I was here, man, protection, I will buy Kufuor 39%. Niaka in our Togo, rolling Sedia. And when a man who said no, Kufuor also appreciated a double in 31 to 39. Yeah, we are no crown or 39. What you say? Now, side justification or even a double yeah, man, second chance. Who have you said your ball call to parliament? And your ball call to parliament. And he wrote a stolen verdict. Even that, yeah, man, second term. So, my sister, what are they saying? Kufuor, because of Afarijan, 5 days it took him to give announcement because he will lose unti. President Akufo-Addo, the first time, 2008, he won the election by 49.7% against Mills, but he couldn't cross the 50% plus 1 vote. And until he called second round, and also Obia and Crosso, and over the time, I could decide, and I President Mills, and we knew 23,000. 2012, we all saw what happened again. To send the year Kufuor, and until we decided to give a Kufuor the 3rd chance. But with the idea, and Tama West, Ablekuma West, or your progression, you know. A idea 1.2 million Kufuor the Obenya and the core and a Kufuor. A Kufuor left with 6.7 million. He won with 6.7 million. About 6.7 million, dear Jawa, over to us. We have 4.6 million. A difference of 2.1. My sister. The by nature.
Won't attribute ASR loss not to say Abraham Obabem. There were a lot of things that a see here, Nuntia Ma, or Manford do na bufu because now at the end so a year one MPP for a Kasana say we have a discussion almost say and yet.
What was
you see a friend say, Yenny, I am called for an uncle to Abano. It's an send one more of Union and also come home.
And have you also asked yourself that question?
A lot of policies. I mean, recently, President Kufuor can be a
ask a progression. Any idea there too. Any year you.
I will say a more year
from a Dubois him, Kufuor.
Okay.
Nana Kufuor, any or no, where baby a dear. Where baby a dear co. Sekuben Afra, our theatre and Kachacha complete. What you form free as soon as say, I Chacha complete. Into Barabe associate. Now, what can be my answer? What can be first? No, or say, me someone make a career and I might lose the election.
Yeah, that's what Muam Kasamonko for.
Yeah, young call for. What need message? Message is to destroy other candidates. Me, the aye Brian, the aye Irene, candidate here. If you know, but who a catch I say, who bet we are building Ghana economy. Now you walk $1 to 4 cedis. Now you're free soon 17.5 or 4. Now we catch it say Canada Japan kasa wokai. Obi oye presidential candidate. Who go wrong? You didn't speak about economy. And a digital. Mfestiane mami. Still any other election. Who go lose you? Now you are going to attribute it to Canada Japan. Se me kasa chire woman no mutie and no say ya na kanye too late for them. Me ka chire mo say I was granted interview ewo metro na me ka chire say Ghana doesn't need change. Change needs Ghana. Hey, sa omo arrogance near you know. They didn't listen. Oh
no, but so be ya dear. Na se enko ye kra e na wo beka se change no mo dimirika ko se there be
but na enko ye adentina kia tuti ayi say na enko ye me ka kire mo say me ka kire wo mo say look Ghana for what is our papa we ba anybody a wo government no Ghana for decided 2022 emra sika no e drop wom e ma businesses sika hye nyina e no mfa wo mo adwene. I was not part of the government. I was a member of parliament.
But now when board beer, now on that board beer so.
Omu propaganda. Board that ben ya dem call. That ben any ya dem call board also. The first time na Christian church. If you don't know, Christian church on a board chair. My second round here and on them buy. Injury time no. And nobody has a board chair. Go there and ask Ghana Gas the changes I brought there. Go there and ask. Now you see, madam, I bompa is obenyeska. Sika ye pa o. Enye niyoma nyina de bata ye pa. Ha ye ko budget. Na me hwe wo mu sika na wo mu yam sere. No mu yam sere.
Because we betimi kwa wo
Exactly. And you know omo bi bia ni ho woni say edabi MPP nipa bone. They actually went to Ghana Gas. Say omo aya omo nya dent on me. Nti bi buy a board chairman no. Bi bia ya ebetimi omo use against me. I be surprised say NDC for wo Ghana Gas. I will appreciate me am here and omo friend. Nti me wana omo friend say yaso wo kwa no Ghana Gas wo do omo sika ekoye investment e wa no subsidy a Christian church at time and ekoye bad investment. I was not part of it. Enti newspaper no from here other publishing and I'm saying oh publishing for say ibiana I'll come with the evidence for you to see. Then he went back to check Ghana Gas and it was a time one Ghana Gas for koye investment na mani yo oh just here enti the way yes running a politics no emwa but me this time me say my
kasa
ya me kasa
but maybe be drama wakasa na
at an appropriate time I will speak
but enu hono so na too late
too late I give it to faith. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka de Obeka.
Obianka. But me statisa me fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch and here, me catch you say Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me did try. I don't think I'm because Heathrow Airport. Obia de onipa no ko gina ho say mente brofo. Obia mente brofo. Between to a dime $500,000 ko for time AU village at the chew ema woje rent or chihime and a native your or $4,000 amount unyanza we obrofo ni nyina ha obi on tip brofo timi to dan no reaction na no wo ko high no ni office or high wo mu to amano me man $50,000 but I leave it to fate mobi am Canadian
honorable unyi ni say obi ka say honorable Kennedy Agyapong na koma eben na maybe omo feel say obi form wa you're too hard on the person.
Say me hard at an appropriate time.
Oh say when you're hard
I at an appropriate time. I know everything about them.
Then that's what and some now.
Mabua no pa. Me train. Na yedin you can be bia.
Would they just say kombane say after prime minister no lose moment na be spell out na.
No answer. Me nya madwene sa. Na me ya metimi aka. Me ni sorry. Metimi aka. E ba se medidi. Because I don't rely on politics to survive.
Obi the message Abama me and came out listening to Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong this morning on UTV. Maybe Obeto this morning on UTV gives me hope as a youth of this country. I am strong sympathizer of NDC, but should the MPP select Honorable Ken without contemplating, I'm waiting for him. And even if he doesn't win, he must go independent. Does it mean says a Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and we need to be independent ana?
O madwene. Ono no work. Me ni adaje. Na me no I can survive with anything. Me ni omo time. But eno nkyere se e was omo ko wi aba no.
So what can omo ko wi abemo? Mami bi say, do you believe in structures no say ana?
I believe in the structures, but last minute, easy for no committee in minim.
Underground.
Yes.
So
use party security sir. Omo obia oba jina because ombe kanyina that don't be gane. They come papa coffee.
Honorable Ken, I mission among aspirants in Yanano. So who kasa na se bia I mean the 10% course on near there. Who reflected on a BAC 2013 2023 maybe anya would day doesn't mean say in a way no Emma what about some kind of bitterness be against the Bawumia?
Me no wonder the crowd. My life no he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existent comedy boy. That's how I see myself. What do you say? Me abro yemu nyina wo hwechire. But I just don't want to say anything. Na obi odidi matembia onim. One day, Assembly our President Akufo-Addo fie, the boy Papa Bidin, now Obianio, if you were the next day, no more post to him, so okay. But, me thought Obia some ancient trip.
Okay.
Madam, what is your trimmer? Ube wuntem.
So, doesn't mean
as some shame trim. Me come, we are my free.
Doesn't mean say after the primaries and on say Kobase Dr. Bawumia Winia, will you campaign for him?
The last time I campaigned, you really could to me for a phone. I can't thank you. No one said the matter. Yeah, they were insulting me. Maybe call round. And my parliamentary candidate, baby, I'm a call. Obi Odi no kura eye napo. I took him to my warehouse. And your man by the chair. Now our young boys, omo di matem semi-man campaign.
Honorable Ken, unyi ni say womo asebi omo bedi watem na eyo omo su sebi omo baka say any say yan decision makers recently ye share ye mame na toshi and ye mo spell out doesn't mean say we were behind her ntine mane kasa
na toshi ni onu na nenam me no mafo
but say they was switch come
was switch no me onama na me nama me unim bibi aboa me me ntie social media. Mintia news on send bad na me bisa way. Minkai bi kura I stay focused.
Staying focused and yema by na opese will display na yeshe.
Me vision. E wo Ghana ha. Sa ya me gas
about $4.5 billion food imports.
Yeah, kube. Ghana ha obi ato kube a enkran. Oba no na onu mu nsuo no odi aduane no na wato ni aka na gu. We no na sika wo kube. One, ya di kube we afro ye nye aduane ye ne hono no ya di ye chako. Two, ya di ye ropes. Sa uko habo na shape no lande ropes akesi o nyina om di kube ene ya di kube e fertilizer. Say you 100,000 to 200,000 coconut plantation. Yeah, import fertilizer. Right? This is organic fertilizer.
Wow.
Yedidua emre Europe, America. We say 10 pounds no, $15.99. Yansu kubeno yebo wi ya no ya me yato atwene. Na ye craft fertilizer. And we need between 100 to 200,000 acres across the country. With the assemblies, you know, Sikaya di Mawomo, Omfanya coconut farming. The coconut juice from Thailand.
Kubeya.
Yeah, Kubeya. Yeah, juice everywhere. Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region, Western region, Volta region. Everywhere, you do Kube. Ayentimi enyesa juice ibi. Ebiem. Coconut oil. Ranife. White. Kubeya yanum waha yehuni ediye. You see what we can do
with coconut.
Wait, I say coconut. Ediye milk. The coconut here is some. This is coconut flour. This is coconut sugar. When I catch you say Ghana, you need a good political leader who understands business and who is creative and who is pragmatic. We spend $700 million importing sugar. We spend $350 million importing flour. When you know one kubenu betimi ayese ni ma we here, but we have poor direction because any pana monkoto abama wo mu say yemko IMF yemko World Bank coconut toothpaste hwenyuma kubenkwa etimi yo right another type of milk powder edi kube
Coconut.
And my sister, we have a lot of money in this country. Now the money involved would be a coconut plantation. 200,000 acres will not be more than $20 million. Coconut udia modofu edua kubeno ni atimidia yes anyoma we nyina will not cost more than 20,000 million. My research nyina nti omo ye worried so ubenya sika no wo he and I say nyina I know what I'm doing.
Nti se nyame ya adom na se delegate ma opportunity na se Ghana for ma opportunity within 100 days.
Speed 100 days in it. I'll use it for conscientizing Ghanaians to change their mindset. Nyame no kan nyina se Ghana for so we go and conscientize Ghanaians using more UTV more kama nearby so we now hear advert war na two one no ati near befa we hear advert for the country the cost station way we are near fa Agyapong no otiase kwami sefa kan no na your broadcast senior ubedo woman say Ghana ni bia ahunchirenti ompe Ghana. We have to love our country before we can develop. It will be 100 days there. I will conscientize Ghanaians to change their mindset. And again, that time I will use CSIR for any tech for universities for I'll be meeting them say this is my vision. A kwabay any nyinamo a crutch for no ebefa amiabua. I will engage stakeholders, our businesses to know their challenges before I come out with new policies. If you don't engage stakeholders, they be an utiachira who assume say, oh, despite he's making too much money, you be cripple. And so that would mean electricity cost and anyhow. But when you engage them, now obia kana samchirowa. When you are formulating a policy, you take into account business challenges and this is what I'm going to do in 100 days.
Okay. Minim say omanfo dodo na ni di wachi ebika honorable Kendi obi enyuma wo ebi say oh nkofo awa for modjuma nko 50,000 ebi say oh entina me bi sa ono obetimi abo companies ahodo a we bi a currently ejuma
na companies so 19 companies in ejuma
a number of nkofo so awa for modjuma do you have an idea
ba mama nka sam chiro question ya obisa me there's a young man obisa me question and I may book companies no boy you show video no be one near from me GRSA near friend GRSA me I say into this time I'm not going to tell you
unka companies no but do you have an idea of Nkofonso wafa wo
yeah this year I'm at 368 no workers 7,000 and I'm at 368 at the count even in opposition I have almost 7,500 workers now obi owa onyini adwuma no wonam hu sei ya nka nkyerɛ sɛ Canada Japan dia uhu edan wei wonam hu ya nka nkyerɛ sɛ Canada Japan dia uhu asase wei ya nka nkyerɛ sɛ Canada Japan dia uhu enti na ne green say Ghana for ankasa kura no don't believe say Ghana ni ebetimi abi adwuma amani nua yebi yi say broni nkwa anything I'm see ebe change your mindset we are building confidence in Ghanaians to challenge themselves say ni broni yebi ayenso ebetimi aye so that we take our destiny into our own hands what do I say
yeah
my sister, believe in yourself, sir. You bet me here. Yeah, you know, with collective effort. You bet me here. Benin president here and go move to me. And then a child Africa, your mentality. Here, this guy. I'm on your main agree so changing constitution here. No. Or the cutting as our and a seen an issue. For 3 years, on your $4 billion. Because Dubai free zones, a warehouse almost see huge, purposely for Benin cotton. This year, first 6 months, when you have $770 million. Abra January, na Ghana tete kwashi, ebi cocoa bar 950 years. Obisa cocoa board $100 million. How? What kind of management is this? Because there be a normal cohesion. Near young say, cocoa industries, Ghanaians are not able to penetrate because Okoseti have chocolate, whatever factory you want. Lean season, the annual any trauma locals. May one, a year papa, Umusubenya Biaton, Oma Hedge, across Switzerland. What kind of management is this? What do you say? No could say, and now my Ghana for one, so Canada, Japan, or Casado, or say Ghana. Men so that meeting I in a year.
I see, men so that meeting me I in a year. Me questions that come over brave. Time no. Ain't that meaning says yeah part 2 of this. And see, we dey say to me, Emma,
what from she was my ideas. That was some a pragmatic person.
Oh no, but in as
and
much
I
as
believe in Ghana.
Exactly. In as much as I believe in Ghana, and so meaning say a collective thing. Nipa na woni wo mo ebe.
Kenya na make country.
Woni wo mo ebe yes adwuma no. Baba mame embisa wo meaning say aspirants woni wo mo kwa akansi nyina. Woni mo bia.
Yeah.
Eye dena ubehu ebi strength, ubehu ebi weakness nomne ade. But ene no say ye kan Honorable Kennedy Agyapong a akansi a woko se wutu franka nipa ba akope na mpempi na ya na yebo wone no Dr. Bawumia ene Honorable Kennedy Agyapong menim say bibi o hono a past umeki comment be oh he's a fine gentleman. Do you still stand by that?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I know so many things. I don't want to say anything.
Hey.
It looks a picture of innocence. But what I know. Sir, I'm going to say planning. Chairman for or friend woman say oh. What do you October, November ye be di na temo no no wa say any campaign and I'm done also I'm proud so almost starting from September October edi matem ni na man kan we
ono na actually
yeah because he met them and that was his political strategy.
Wow. Until they won't now they won't mean any good thing bianca.
No and I'm a patch say
okay.
I don't even think about him.
Okay.
And I be ya.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just staying focused.
Okay, meaning say Tamale High Court I really said Pandai Yenko rerun will take on it. Do you think somebody may retain his seat in an answer mobile Lucy?
Me are conversant with the area, but you never cockabua. But me are conversant with the area.
Okay. Don't even predict to be indeed mobile to me. I win.
But who share NDC force by be a omu dear. Omu ma young GC no.
Sir.
Yeah.
So by no more than a day.
Osha ablekuma. Osha akwetia. Otia say suban bia omu da na di ho no. Na mo all the seats omu nyina so still almost a pribika.
Tinka be plead this and come njai we say
at this time they mean plead and akoya 11 cents.
Okay. Mamenja dia enei no se wo shanka. Uhu yanka wanye.
Me ade ba kokoro am hu yanka manye.
Sir. Ti ade bia wa ye bia sem bia wo kan ye bia act bia no still stand by it.
Correct papa.
I see. Enti wo leadership style obe describing say day.
Me. My leadership style. I believe in people. Some of the nipa and be adwuma. Me. Obi oni my adwuma bia hu say be a liberal but I'm strict.
But only selective.
Selective. No.
Okay.
If you have the potential, we want to develop this country. Ghana first.
Ghana first. I'm always say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so Nema you want to beat it.
I want to beat his record.
In a way, no, more ideology near the conflicted.
You see, when a statesman, a new man was here, apart from say President Akufo-Addo last minute, or can say expand the motorway. Motorway, almost Ghana population 4 million. Still, a population of 33.6 enjoy at the way. Akosumbo, what you say? A new man was here bebre. With this population, cost increasing, we are still enjoying it. Okay. We tema, our building still tema relevant. Nia abeka unyano and so kurati said nia oye for so many years.
Yes.
A champon and also try kakra and ra dansuman. A champon so and a ye. What was the near seriously? Say yes, one tibrofu or quade be commercial one. But one more tibrofu, why let me upbuild the baby to set down so much? And we have to be careful the language. You did a qualify will be said, Sabi Onimunyansa, Nasa Onimunyansa.
Okay.
So
I see. Into already the name of Panintina Emma.
Exactly. Yes.
Obe beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Your honorable major Mowako Assembly Chat to Ghana for.
Now, delegates first. And he said, delegates. Munya Gidia will say, Samoto Abamamia, I'll beat any NDC candidate in 2028. Because Ghanaians, in the history of Ghanaian politics, I'm the luckiest person may contest here. Ghana for Ankasa, a party for Chelsea, Mumfa Kennedy Agyapong Mra, near Betuaba Amamo. Again, more women nisi kachi and kochusu candidate to send ye nani ye dia nwuna ani sika and we am first sika amrame and we an you say hwe ba bia awie yen into this time de yen to abama obi a owo vision a okaso obayen so a ono ani lifetime why ye nneoma bi approve say ampa okaso obeye Canada Japan okaso obeye we a obeye. And yes, will be a Baba catcher say, Media Ghana. When you don't get the basics right, we need to get first the basics right. Now, a Numa Emra, a Riasi, delegates Munti and ye. Only Pebia, one Munyam, and you were Juma.
Okay.
So what Juma ya, who were Munyam, Uni adwuma ya sabi obakora wo fie na osoma na onko etise o pesika akoto aduane adi kura wa anya bi ama no na abeso enti Kennedy Agyapong stands for industries jobs.
Okay honorable better say nana pay already ewo America or say main country say wo boa na pa wo playing you were very pivotal in the kidney transplant Dr. CNN just watch ya wo I was for I say
any one dey my baby I will testimony Ghana for
part 2 of
okay but remember part 2 before election
me da se pa me but honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong your presidential candidate up for New Patriotic Party and I'm in nkomobo yedi AC ahase wada Roma channel so say
me wi abokọ yenye aduane po ne yedi enye aduane na eni ho sika ni ho sika bi ni o mayi mu dodo bi abobo sika no atena so na de ono maye president mpo wo to mpane ne machines de bra hospitals be se ko se ko for anochi adoye ni papa waye wo ho enti wonye de biem no hu so waye perfect wo ko fa yamfu de abraye ye ne whatsapp enye ye ye to atena se mi ento nkyere oh my god no he ne ye kwei ye srema ni de kasa empanifo mi fa mo nan si form na knocking no vote mama na amadi ye nto yentu ne china mazi so pa social mazi ukosho compare ahochire na mu anu na musu na mu ho enti some person ato aba ma ye niji na musu ma niji de ampanifo a word to a wise is enough afini aba ne ye die won wonam ni na wonim se wonya to aye campaign ma yen na ada na show da anya odia na nam na odi show da na ekọ also fa odia bra what you say do oni mu kunu ani ye tan na chi o so akosi se na nkofo okun ade oni mu kunu ye be chi na chi ba woni mu ku obi amfiu eti nana na de ne dia ba kende ne dia abade a na so so pa fa dia bra na de show down ne kwa ba bi ade bedu bi obi anim se show down knocking so what see me akwada me ka sam peti a what see mazi bahan me wi abokọ yenye aduane po ne yedi enye aduane na eni ho sika ni ho
ye pedi on camera onua enam ye nyande bokoshira wa de yedidi ana meboa ye hwekuru anim ni amane to say dear ten de on camera de asedu nketi abesuro no de wo ho no nsuro no wonsuro obono ball kreka on the back dia NDC for be suro no de obetime ehunu asedu nketia eye Kennedy ene betimi aka kire ye wura mahama say papa mo jeje mi amema mu show 2028 is a showdown election onua kakai ene wuya enye de awaye doctorate there be ende fa yen ko bia United Nations World Bank na de emfa aduane in 2 plate mu ema dollar ni cedi ne kosoro Kennedy ene o se wodi njuma bebre eba waye bi da enye nkrofu sika na obeje there be enye debi ebe yie oye talk na do enye talk na talking obi ba kwase o fama me ya ba be that amu ni aka kire mo say kufuo ko 2 times ekufuo ado ko 3 times kufuo ko 2 times no ni abem ena samiri na twam saata mo wo ma yire message a telegram ena mo instant misramo 2 minutes yepe obi se o papa we die owo doctorate into onimade anka yati opposition yawe edwumawura na ya kompreko edwumawura na wo Kennedy onu eno betimi aye onu no ye businessman tete no yatoma lawyer fort semi ekufuado kofuo any economist say Dr. Bawumia enne amanone nia ye ntoma won sese baby nipa ye toma eye businessman womu ene tumi bia businesses ba wo bia nya bi besramu mo bia nko wasting the time nipa obetimi aka party na bom Kennedy ene yate se yewura alan ohini nto afoko no mo say ye Kennedy dia ye jaye bibia ni abeka mo onua praye na ye pese ye de pra NDC no emu oha sa praye na ntimi mpra if you say NDC for your wagadrel. We are the more ding yan fan chitre. And tis and Grofona say Kennedy dia and ye trending. And now it's Uber, it's Kennedy, Wuko Job Kennedy, Wuko Babia Kennedy, Ghana for pedio cano cray, Matisse Mubebe, Wawa Mope Kennedy asem, Nansu Mosito de Biane Casa Mompe, or see a name Fedra to a mammo on Casabio. Or say Casabia Waka.
Almost 800 million Ghana city. The country they quote is quadrillion. It's property buying and a bit market carbon more Ghana ha. Nene could do 800 million. As I near you said to me. It was estimated for Obeka. Because I saw more than
Are you telling me, sir, as we speak, MPP for Nimpening for Kukudabo, Mokikan Kamway Bomna, Moswete Kakra, because says Bobby Mayo, Wawa Buam Rantian and Kakra will read me, and Tina Sedan is one else under me.
Tio was has been Wabedi Mayo, Wabedi, why you come on one Catherine in a book of when you will be a crop of Andrew says Cano. The Wabi we are see our by you, says Benyama, we are singing. And in the BBA or Yene, the future Nema and Naka and Nimuni, you're cutting in Aboma. And I'm saying this for you, the Papa.
I will be bringing you inside.
Obedi, what else, Obedi? Your dear Colonel Obedi, and confirm Yado and Begu among them. Now, dear 800 million, it was him the about 600. Oh, just say, what the Fabra 50 20 be crying out on Sinian. What a soon 600 million.
I said, want to be quite right about and big condition the money. Then no says BD.
Hey, David. Oh, says the BD. Reverend, 800 want to make the end was 50 million Ghana cedi.
Oh, okay. 800 million.
800 million.
Yeah, they are about 623.
Shabbat says 23. No cry, says 23 million. It's way a brew to make the end so bad 300%.
And you want to me Kobwa as a Bembelino.
Hey, no more, no, what's no. And yes, some of your goodness way, baby, Reverend. I bet then what me, you know, Nasambako, Asambako, no, Yachemumino, or call High Court 1, Wasako High Court 4. 3 days, Sibia, or call you for 20 days, 2 weeks, Sibia High, a pen CID, Aqua Cochoni Ding, at the book, so Aqua a High Court. You're freezing a bank account, you're freezing the mobile money, your assistant entire, your assistant a car, you know. What I say? You are to the radio station, you're sending Kumase Takrade and Accra, you're to now say cry no court to send Kayembe, the bank account to cry man no Timia Kakra. Attorney General said that, but I could Jinamu count some goon so Amam Zambia bank account Yama. It's one to me home, Papa and the pa.
They want to be just a more quan and we move Kakra.
Oh, send him more no cry empty and for crash and what they blow back.
Hey!
I'm telling you.
Why,
I say you're freezing the mobile money. No transaction.
Who send him more? Emma won't to me. Empty and for Sunday or more dear bro back.
And send it can call number way to be. Send your bro.
Hey!
My be I possible. Listen, I say me 500 be there. I come to send it chairman. May the choir not have.